there's also a hope and a promise that as you preach, you prophesy, and you live out your life in righteousness, those that hear you may also be saved. I want to begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rekah Kudash. In order to live out your purpose as a hopeful elect member, you have to have a certain level of selfishness. As it is written, work out your own salvation in double honesty. The other apostles of Great Millstone, also known as Jebus, in citation to the Most High's men in the four corners of the earth. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
So, first and foremost, giving all honor and praise and glory unto Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rekah Kudash. Bless Yahweh, bless Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Tawada Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Tawada Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Tawada Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Call Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Kalam La Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rekah Kudash. All right, this is going to be a land back, a response to the spirit of these two videos. So like y'all thought I would get copy and pasted, but I think there are different links if I'm not mistaken. So once again, subscribe and be edified to the beloved. Okay, all right, subscribe and be edified to the beloved. Okay, Elder Zaquan. All right, these two videos connects together through the spirit. If you can't save them, so don't let them bring you with them. As well as with the other ones, you have to have a form of being spiritually selfish. Okay, and you heard a couple few seconds of the beloved speaking. Let's grab it, okay, and connect it to the spirit. It was told what? To let no man take your crown. Okay, this what it connects all back to the spirit. Revelation 3:11. Behold, I come quickly, hold fast, okay, which thou has, that no man take your crown, that nothing take your crown. Okay, you have to be selfish. Okay, remember it was told to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, Philippians 2:12. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but not much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, you have to have a form of selfishness, man. Okay, you got to worry about your crown. Okay, you got to be make your calling and election sure. You got to be making your calling and election sure. Doing what was told, what was commanded for you to do. Okay. Once again, you can't save them, so don't let them bring you. Don't let them bring you down with them. As well as what the other one is what? If you can't be selfish, okay,
that
you can't make it.
You prophesy and live out your life in righteousness.
If you can't be selfish, you can't make it to the end. Okay, you have to be be spiritually selfish in some sense. All right, 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fall. Okay, once again, let no man take your crown. Don't let anything take your crown, whatever it may be. A job, okay, people, family, so-called friends. All right. And what did our beloved spiritual fathers say? He started with the apostles, okay, the elders and bishops, okay, on down to the brethren. But most of the apostles, they said what? Of GMS Great Millstone, who we will. Okay. What did they say? They said they can't save you. That is the form of selfishness that it goes back to spiritually. Okay, I can't save you. They can't save you. Once again, you got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling to make your calling and election sure. To make your calling sure. Okay. that that title that you have, it won't save you. Okay? That Hebrew name you have, it won't save you. Okay? Okay? What? Once again, other brothers, they can't save you. Okay? Once again, you have to have some sort of what you being selfish, to be spiritually selfish through the Spirit. Okay? You got to do what you was committed to do. Okay? You got to keep examining yourself. Okay? Okay? Doing what was commanded. This is the whole duty of man, to fear power and keep his commandments. This is what the beloved grabbed in one of the videos. But what? 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves. Okay? Let no man take your crown. Let nothing take your crown. Make your calling sure. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Examine yourself whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. You have to keep under your own body. Okay? You got to keep under your own body. Once again, doing all that is that was commanded to do. Okay? Alright? Others are not doing what was told and commanded to do. Okay? Okay? So because they going down, they're trying to take you down with them. Once again, let no man take your crown. And 1 Corinthians 9:27, but I keep under my body. Okay? And bring it into subjection, lest there by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. You examine yourself. You keep under your own body. Am I doing what was commanded? Okay? Okay? Am I holding fast? Okay? Alright? Or will you be what was said? Will you be that blameless? Will you be blameless? Okay? Okay, remember it said, mark ye the perfect man. Are you that perfect man? Okay? Are you that just man? Are you that great man? Okay? Are you the one? Okay, once again, it all go back to you. Once again, a form of selfishness to the Spirit. Are you bringing a good report? Okay? Are you bringing a good report? All right? Once again, let no man take your crown. Let nothing take your crown. You have to be selfish, once again, spiritually through the Spirit. Okay? Once again, you can't save them, so don't let them drag you and bring you down with them. Okay? That's the meaning about having a form of selfishness through the Spirit. All right?
They grew up in an unstructured household, so now they're living in an unstructured household. They don't have any respect for anybody. And then they'll look at you with the familiar eye.
I wanted to grab. Abaratazah, Lord willing, this was edified. I want to say what? Subscribe and be edified to the beloveds of Guam, the elder. Okay? And get onto these two videos. You can't save them, so don't let them bring you down with them. Okay? Okay, as they're going down, they want you to go down with them. Okay? They're not doing what they were commanded to do. Okay? So they want you to do the same. They want to drag you down with them. And what is the other one? Through the Spirit. Okay? If you can't be selfish, you can't
have a certain level of selfishness
till the end.
As it is written.
Okay? Not
Work out your own salvation with
take
fear and
advantage of
trembling.
you, man.
But there is also a hope and a promise.
Okay, once again, watch these two videos through the Spirit.
Live out your life in righteousness.
And it will all connect to the Spirit.
May also
upon not letting any man take your crown.
I want to begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor to
you doing everything that you was commanded to do. Okay, once again, Abaratazah, Lord willing, this is edifying. I hope you heard me a little bit there. The video was playing. Okay, until the next Shalom.